Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Ian.
And this is week 8 of semester
Finale.
2 of our Strengths and Swings class. So this is the last week this semester where we've built our skills working on our single arm swings, our cleans, and our squats. And we're going to get the big combo going tonight. So we'll get started with our body weight warm up and we'll get to a kettlebell in a couple minutes. Half an hour. Let's get started.
It's quick, but we always start with that bodyweight warm-up. Stand as you wish, maybe in a squat stance, and hands at the sides are just lightly clasped behind the back. And at the head and neck, start with the chin tuck, moving the head on the neck. Chin tuck first, and then look to the right or left across the clavicle, and then up the wall, towards the center of the body and the ceiling, and then reach high through the head as we flex the neck down. Then repeat. Other way, to the wall, to the ceiling, pull down on the neck to pull it to level. Now keep pulling down the neck as we extend to up and then reversing that shape out to the side, down a wall, chin tuck. Small shapes are okay here, and feel your abs and the front of the neck engage as we help it extend up, and then rotate, chin tuck, find the middle, and then let your eyes return to the horizon. Then with your hands at your sides, elevate the shoulders. And in this class, we like our shoulder blades and lats to be pulled down. Repeat again, elevate shoulders and depress, pull down. Then take the hands towards forward like a kettlebell swing and round the shoulder blades apart, protraction, and lightly start to retract, keeping them in nice and tight. Repeat again, spreading the blades, but not to move the rib cage or spine. And then final time, retraction, arms down with a little shake. Then let's return to that rib cage and repeat the figure 8 pattern. For that, I do like those hands across the body and initiate the modest chin tuck, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and a flexion shape forward. From there, it's a rotation, keeping the hips forward, a side bend, and up and over to the back. And then once we're in the middle, flex back down to the front, rotate the other way, side bend, back bend, and pull the rib cage down. And now pull the ribs down as we extend the T-spine up. And then it's a rotation the other direction, a side bend, and a circle shape from the back corner to the front. And engage that shield of abs as we extend the T-spine rib cage one more time. And then it's a rotation, a side bend, a circle shape back to the front. And again, pull down on abs to go up. There's one more movement for me, and it revisits those shoulders. Let's start with the palms facing forward and make gentle fists. Then flex or bend on the wrists, and then bend on the elbows. Push energy out of that pinky knuckle to the ceiling, and then elevate the shoulders. For the most in this class, we pull those armpits down, and then we're extending the arms towards overhead. Can we get comfortable with those arms overhead in line with our ears? Let's elevate or shrug up. And then with straight elbows, pull down and pull back down to that rack position. Repeat overhead one more time. So as the arms go up, the lats stay down. We're asking for having straight elbows in line with those ears. Then elevate or shrug the shoulder, pull the lats down and groove that press back to the rack, and then extension on the elbow with a little bit of a shake. I'm sure I'll have some more things to integrate in there, but until then, back to Lauren for some more warm-ups.
Excellent. It's our favorite time today where we warm up our legs. Let me spice it up and let's get us started warming up in our squat position. So we'll step our feet into that squat position, toes maybe slightly out, and let's gently start by pulling ourselves down here. Right now, our knees are going towards over our toes. Our hips are ideally lower than our knees, and we're sinking here, but a long spine. Now let's just shift a weight to over one leg and shift a weight to the other side, trying to drive that knee towards over his toe a little bit more, but keeping the heel heavy. One last time each side here, coming back to center, pushing down and away to press to tall. Now let's again pull ourselves down, maybe not quite so low, but this time could we peel a heel up off the floor and then place it down, and the other side, peeling a heel up off the floor. As we do this, we're trying to stay the same height the whole time. So moving in that socket one last time on that second leg, and then heels come down and press to tall. Give that a little shake and wiggle. Ooh. And my other favorite thing to warm up here with those legs is those lunges. So we'll take our feet underneath of us, but then take a leg and step it back. We're up on that back toe, and the front shin will remain vertical as we slowly pull ourselves down, keeping those bowl of punch hips. The back knee will land softly on the floor. We'll push forward and back and get to that light hover position. And then that mid station, and then all the way to the top, but keep the front shin vertical. Now pulling yourself back down again, smooth and soft landing. And one last time, we'll go to that hover, the mid station, and high. And this time on our ascent, could we lift that front heel up off the floor? Pulling the front leg in, back hips going forward still, soft landing, heel down. Oh, let's stand up to switch legs. Extra lunge. And same thing on the other side. So other leg steps back. First, we pulled ourselves down nice and smooth. Back hip forward, hips trying to remain level, soft landing. Then we push forward and back, creating tension, but keeping the hip extended and the cage on top as we got to the hover. And then from the hover a little bit higher to the mid station. And then ultimately to that high station, keeping the shin vertical. And we slowly descended back down, soft landing. One last time, same pattern. Hover just off the floor. Then mid. Then high. On the way down, we lifted that front heel, tried to keep the heel up, keep the hip nice and level, land, heel down, then up together. Whew. Give that a little shake and wiggle. And to get started, there's no better way than some partial get-ups. So let's grab our bell, lie down on the floor, and start by doing 2 half get-ups from the bottom to halfway point on each side. But I'm going to call it out because our first one's going to be slightly different than the second one. So let's start in that cuddle position. With or without a bell, we'll roll to our back and press it up. Get yourself organized. From here, it's a hip drive to the elbow. Find your hand. And for round 1 here, we're just going to go bridge, hold. Bridge for 3, 2, then butt back down, back to the elbow. Return to your back, keep the bell up. Repeat again. Hip drive, pull. Find your hand. This time we'll go a bridge and a sweep. And I'll hold that tripod for 3, 2, then we'll sweep back through. Find our elbow. Push away from our elbow to our back. Pull the bell down, return it to the floor, let it go, and spin ourselves around to repeat the same 2 on the other side.
So starting with that cuddle, it's 2 hands on the bell and a roll and a 2-hand press. Drive through that hip to get to the elbow. Follow that with the tall sit and a big bridge, just a quick second pose there, and then return to the tall sit, to the elbow, and then to your back side. Repeating again the drive, then the tall sit, and this time we'll go through that bridge into that windmill pose and hold. Straighten the arms, pack those shoulders, and then back to our tall sit, to the elbow, to the floor with control. The 2 hands can return to the bell, return it down, and from there, we'll stand up, maybe playing the no hands get up game as we do that. And then once we're up, warming up those swings for the big combinations to come up. Let's go 1 hike, 2 stop swings, and 3 continuous swings.
Single arm.
Single arms. It's from the hike position, we root the feet. Then in the stop swing, we brace those abs. Repeat that one more time. And then up to 3 continuous swings. 1, 2, 3. And then park. Come up barehanded, shake it out in between. Heavy feet, heavy abs, 1, 2, and 3. It's 1 hike and park. Another stop swing. Park it up on the ground. Repeat. Find that breath exertion with that power swing. And 3, and 2, and last continuous swing, followed by the park.
Excellent.
Right on.
Now that those swings are warmed up, we'll go back to another get up interval here, this time from the top down. So We'll take that bell to the rack position, and we'll do a similar activity we did in reverse. So we'll press the kettlebell, leg you can touch, step back lunge, open, rotate hinge, hand finds the floor, then we'll come back up to standing. And the second one, I might spice it up, so be prepared to sweep through. Over top of our bell, one hand or two, pick it up to that rack position, press the bell overhead. From here, it's that leg you can touch that steps back, open, rotate, hinge, hold the tripod for 3, 2, then hand leaves floor, front foot moves, stand yourself back up. This time we'll add on, step back lunge, step open, rotate, hinge. Let's sweep and see if we can keep our hip up. So sweep, hold the hip up, then sweep back through, knee down, hand leaves floor, front foot, lunge to tall, pull the bell down, return it to the floor, and shake it out. We'll repeat the same drill on the other side. So it's over top of that bell. Pull to the rack, press it. From here, that leg you can touch, steps back, opens up, rotate, hinge, hold tripod, 3, 2, hand leaves floor, front foot, both legs help you up. Again, step back lunge, open up, rotate, hinge. This time we'll do our sweep, hip stays off the ground, 3, 2, then sweep back through, hand leaves floor, front foot square up, stand yourself up, pull the bell down, return it to the floor. Ooh, oh, nice.
As you're really working on some of those hand switches here, let's do 1 repetition of a clean on one side, a switch out front, clean on the other side. Then we'll do 2 cleans followed by the hand switch on both sides. Let's follow along as we go. So it's from that hike pass position out back to a clean, hike pass, switch out front, and follow with a clean. Repeat the switch out front, and now let's do 2 cleans on the side, 1 and 2, followed by a switch, and then 2 cleans. Zip up the body, repeat again.
Repeat again?
And
oh,
park.
Oh.
No, I just don't know my words today really much, very well, but that's looking good there, Lauren. Looking
excellent. Good. Let's finish our little warm up with one last full get up from the bottom to the top on each side, and then we'll get it all going. Okay.
Sounds good.
We'll come down to the floor and always start facing that bell, cuddling, then rolling and pressing. From here, hip drive, find hand, bridge sweep, press away, lunge through. Good. Come back down, step back, open up, rotate, hinge, sweep, elbow. Keep that abs engaged as you press your back. Control the down to the floor. Spin yourself around. Buoy.
Nothing gets you going quite like that get up.
Nothing.
Nothing. Very few things at least. Pack your shoulder, repeating a full get up on this side, starting with our hip drive, packing shoulders throughout and sitting tall, bridging, sweeping, pressing away, square up that lunge and tall stand, pull yourself down just like in Lauren's cues for the warm up in the lunge, and then a hinge, and a sit tall, an elbow to the floor. 2 hands on, return, and very strict ways to get down with the kettlebell and creative ways to get up. And might we do one last thing as part of that warm up with this kettlebell. Let's hold it in that goblet position and replicate 3 versions of squats, nice and control down, big power up. Going forward, it will be in that rack position. So stand over top of that bell or just behind and either cheek clean it up or, as I am here, bicep curl and stand. Pull yourself down, find that core brace. Sniff in on the down, tension to stand. Repeat one more time, tall stand, return to the floor, check in, shake it out. Let's follow the leader now for the big finale.
The big finale. The meat and potatoes.
Ooh.
But tonight for dinner, it's bacon and eggs. So the bacon and eggs today is going to be adding on each round in the I go, you go pattern. So either you'll join me and swing with me, or you'll join Ian and in alternating times take that break. We're going to start with a 1, but the rounds today are going to look like this. Excuse me. A 1 swing, a 1 clean, 1 squat, switch hands out front, repeat on the other side, swing, clean, squat. Ian will go. Then we're going to do twos, and for today it's going to be swing, clean, squat, swing, clean, squat, change hands. So we're adding our comboing a little bit different, and we're making our way, as usual, all the way to the number 5. Let's get started with round 1, first side.
Team us, let's just rest. And if you're ready, grab that bell and go with Lauren. And it's a swing out front, a clean to the rack, and a squat. We worked on those hand switches, so we can switch out front. Again, a long arm, a short arm, and a squat. Once that bell returns to the ground, it's our turn to go, same thing.
All right, team Ian, round 1 here. So 1 swing, 1 clean, 1 squat. Unfortunately for you, a hand-to-hand switch is not a swing, so you'll do a swing again. And then you'll do a clean. And then you'll do a squat. As we go into set here too, I am going to alternate each set by starting with my other arm. So 2 this time, 2 rounds.
It's still the same flow of 1 long arm swing, a clean with that short arm and rack, and a squat. Back to that hike pass, and out front, long, short, and squat. Switching sides, and for those who are resting, as usual, we just try to chill out, slow down the breath, and if you're squatting with Lauren, it's that breath match on a hup, and another hup, a breath in on the down in the squat, find that core tension to stand tall. 2s for them, 2s for us.
All right, team Ian, whether you start with that non-dominant hand or the other hand or not, it's 2. Swing, clean, squat. Did you already switch hands?
Nope.
Oh, okay, sorry. I caught it out of this corner of my eye.
I did start with my other hand though.
Oh, okay, good. That's what I saw.
I did that the wrong order.
Sorry, everybody. It's a squat. And then it's one more time, a swing and a clean and a squat. Excellent. So that was 2. We're going up to the number 3 now.
Sounds good. Long arm, short arm, squat. Of those 3 movements, the squat is maybe Lauren's least favorite. So we do those things that we're very proficient at, like Lauren's get-ups and Lauren's swings, but also the ones that are a little less fun in the brain. And that includes this squat. That's okay. We've been doing it for 8 weeks, slowly reinforcing that, hey, can be some joy in this pursuit as well, right? That's a smile I saw right there. And if not, that's okay. Impassive face is okay. We don't need smiles, but stay away from that grimace as well. And this is a long one, a short one. I believe that's going to be their last. So that's this team, the black on top team. Let's go.
Set number 3, team Ian. We are taking a break, which means we had a lot of tension in that set. So we're trying to stay loose. We're shaking out those muscles that were just nice and tense. Shake out the quads. Shake out the cheeks. Shake out the arms. Relax. Try to slow your breath. In and out your nose. Because we know it's coming. Set number 4, which is 4 rounds. But for now, Team Ian is finishing up his set here. I think 1 more. And then we're getting ready. And this is an even set, so I'm starting with my non-dominant hand here. If you join me in that pursuit. Here we go.
I did. But again, it's a swing and a clean and a squat. We're doing those number 4s for this set, but if you need to scale back your reps, please feel free to do so. We could always get a lighter kettlebell as well, or a heavier one. Find that condition to train with that's just right for you, for your endurance, for your strength, and for your safety. I think that's 2, Lauren.
That's not 2.
Okay.
It's definitely 3, if it's not 4.
And we know it's very hard to keep track of your reps and all those cues we share. So I think this is our first round on that new side for Lauren. Let's make sure that we can keep track together. This would be number 2. I think I'm
saying this now.
trying to delay
3.
tactics. There we go. 3.
3.
3, 3, 3.
3.
And I like this long rest.
4.
But I know it's going to get tough
4.
in just a second here.
4.
There we go. So again, we're going to start with that non-dominant side or the other side. Let's get it going.
So team me in here. 4 rounds on each side. It adds up. It's like 12 times 2, 24 moves before you put the bell down. We won't do the math on the other side until we're done. But finishing up This first side of set number 4 should be some work, but we should be able to recover in our off time. We have that equal work to rest ratio here. Slowing our breath down, breathing big, exhaling like a dragon. Have you been counting?
One more round.
One more round, and then it's the big one. The big 5. Oh, did you squat?
I did.
Okay.
I think the peripheral vision isn't working quite as
No, it's not very accurate.
efficiently as it usually does, but that's all right. So here we go. This is our last set, at least the one I know. We always know that Lauren's full of surprises here. So that's one complete round, a swing out front, a rack position, and then a squat. If you're resting, we're slowing down the breath. If you're swinging and cleaning and squatting with Lauren, tie that breath to your exertion. Out front. Catch it in that clean and pull yourself down the squat to power up. I hope Lauren's been keeping track because I've been trying. I think this might be the 4th round here. And this one is
you're the worst.
Oh, that was the worst. We know I'm not the best.
Just accounting.
We know
You're good
who's
at
the
other
best.
things.
But I know I'm not the worst. Not the worst. So I'm just being quiet a little bit here and pleasantly listen to Lauren's struggle as she's working hard to finish this set off here. I don't know, that was number 1 and number 2. Index finger in the middle, I'm not sure, but here we go. Looks like it's the last one. Ooh, one more. These are long sets today. Lots of work. Here, lots of work with lots of rest. Repeat.
All right. That was some work there. Simple. Not easy. Team me in. Set number 5. 5 rounds. 5 moves. Well, 3 moves, 5 times. Clean, rack, squat. Whoo. What number are you
This is our
at?
5th.
This is our 5th. And then it's changing hands. And only 5 more rounds. 2. Good. Adjusting that stance in between your squat and your hinges needed. Depends on your body, depends on your squats, depends on your hinges. Keep your breath. Try to control it. Try to still match it through the hip drive. You're going to probably have to breathe a bit more than just 1 breath per move now as you get tired. But try to keep it under control. I know. Yeah. Oh. 5.
I think that was 5.
Throw the flag. Replay. All right, let's take a little break together. Just taking a nice big inhale and then an exhale. And a big inhale and an exhale. Let's just do that 3 more times. In and out. And in and out. Then 1 more time. In and exhale. All right, but we're not quite done yet.
Surprise time, I knew it.
Surprise. And we all know my favorite number is the number 3. So what we are going to try to do, if you're with us, and if not, you can pick a different number. We are going to do that same routine 3 times, but on the 3rd, we're going to, after our squat, press it, and we're going to do a full get up down and a full get up back up. Bell goes down. You want to try something even harder? Bell doesn't go down. Swing through, switch sides, repeat on the other side.
Sounds good, Lauren.
Okay.
We're doing it.
So, first arm, you're going to start with the other arm, or finish with the other arm. So, whatever one you want to start with, hip hinge, grip bell, clean, swing, clean, squat, repeat, swing, clean, squat, 1 more repeat. After this squat, we stand tall, we press the bell, we do a full get up down. Step back, lunge, you're close to the wall. Rotate, sweep, elbow, keep the bell up, come back up, hip drive, hand, bridge, sweep, press through, tall, pull the bell down, swing through, switch arms, switch, repeat, swing, clean, squat, again, swing, squat, One more. Swing. Clean. Squat. Stand up. Press. Full get up, down. Step back. Open. Rotate, hinge. Sweep. Elbow. Back, come back up. Elbow. Last move. Hand. Bridge, sweep. Press through. Step. Tall. Pull down. Through park. Whoa.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Nice job. Week 8 finished. I know that next week we're going to do a little bit of the same, a little bit lighter weight perhaps, or less reps, and scale back that training just a little bit. But we do look forward to returning the following week for kettlebell swings, strengthened swings rather, live at 4 o'clock on Tuesdays.
And who knows what next semester will bring, some new moves.
Ooh.
So stay tuned, as Ian said, a week off. But before that week off, on Thursday, we're on the other side of the room for some bar hip mobility exercises, as well as finishing our week 8 of pressing a heavy kettlebell. And then on Saturday morning, we have our body weight practice, where we play with our body weight, we roll, we crawl, and we work towards getting upside down in our handstand. Until then, make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Check out our website and Patreon. And until next time, take care.
Stay strong.
And let's train soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.